But one must remember one principle of Sahaja Yoga, which is very important. I think one should write it down in your heart. This is a very important essence of Sahaja Yoga, of how to grow. That you should know how to raise your Kundalini. You should know how to meditate and to find out about your problems, your defects, and then remove them and raise your Kundalini. If you cannot raise your Kundalini, you cannot improve in Sahaja Yoga. Now the Kundalini falls off with many things, as you know, if you have defects. Even supposing you have a weakness for your wife, you worry about her, you think about her, or your husband who is a negative person. The Kundalini will be sucked down. It will be sucked down with all these negative attentions. Any kind of a negative attention you have, it could be sucked out. Let him. And while going to Nasik, our car failed. And everybody said, Mother, your car never fails, how it has failed? I said, let it be. It's all right, it's very nice here. I can look around, I can see around and all that. They couldn't understand why I was so relaxed about it. So the car failed and it took about 1 hour. Now the people who were Sahaja Yogis before never used to cure anybody, never used to look at anyone, never used to raise anybody's Kundalini, all very frightened. But as I was not there, they felt very challenged because there's such a big crowd there, they didn't know what to do. So they said, all right, we'll raise your Kundalini. That's how they started doing it, and it's helping now, even now that you are doing it. Otherwise they would not touch it. So every disadvantage, every negativity is to be used for positivity. As I have told you before also, an example of a little cell going inside the Mother Earth, sees a big boulder there, goes around it, ties around it again and again and again, and uses it for further holding of the tree, for the support of the tree. That is what is wisdom. That is what is wisdom. And this wisdom comes through meditation, meditative method. So you must every day meditate and raise your Kundalini, otherwise you cannot. I love you, writing me 10 pages letters which is impossible to read, doing all kinds of things like that, and asking me questions morning till evening. Nothing is going to help you to understand me, or to understand yourself, or to understand Sahaja Yoga, or to grow in Sahaja Yoga. You may talk, discuss, do what you like. To understand Sahaja Yoga is to keep very happy faces, happiness within yourself, joy within yourself. Try to see the essence of joy in everything. Don't try to criticize, make yourself miserable. But to raise your Kundalini every morning religiously, every morning, every night, raise your Kundalini. Kundalini is like the nourishment, the water of life for the growth of your inner being. If you do not meditate, if you do not know how to raise your Kundalini, you better try to learn it. Negative people always avoid that, because then they feel burnings, they feel this. Face it up for a while. Doesn't matter. Face it up, clear out yourself, and see that you raise your own Kundalini. Don't blame your husband, don't blame your wife, don't blame your children, don't blame your atmosphere, nothing of the kind. You can go in the jungles every day. You can go anywhere you want to. If you want to do it, you can do it. But people must understand that now we are saints, and saints have to do that. You will be surprised if you start meditating, most of your problems will disappear, because all physical problems will be looked after by God. All material problems will be looked after Him. All other problems, family problems will be looked after Him. But the main problem is how to make you do it. It's like once you eat your food, your tongue can taste it, it gets the saliva, it goes down, it's all looked after. It goes down properly, down below, it is all. The juices are secreted, they know that the food is coming, it is digested in different parts, as it is, it's all built in. But you must put it in the mouth. And this is what is the mechanism of Sahaja Yoga is. That you must meditate and raise your Kundalini in so many ways, in so many styles, in so many angles. I have said this again and again and again and again. But that's what we do not know. And know your purpose.